Hey everyone, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel if you have been here already, or welcome if you are new. So I just want to give a quick shout out to my girl Erica. She is 22 and a mama of one little girl named Lotus. She's actually in the military, and so is her husband. So they move around a lot, but she did decide to start her own YouTube channel back in November, and she does videos on how her little girl is doing. She also puts out videos on advice and talks with us mums, and she also does vlogs and cleaning videos, which you guys know that I love to watch and also love to make. So make sure to go check out her channel. I'll leave the link down below, and I'll also leave a link to her newest videos, and don't forget to show her some love and to also let her know who sent you. So let's get back to the video. So since I started this channel, I realized that I actually never really introduced myself to you guys. So I actually prepared 25 questions here to just give you guys a little bit of background and to get to know me a little bit better. So don't mind if I look down. I actually have my laptop right here so I can read the questions and then answer you guys a little bit more freely on the camera. So let's start. Okay, so question number one, when I was born. I was born on the 20th of June of 1999 in Portugal. Question number two, what's my full name? My name is actually Jessica Alexandra Sarah Henriquez. Where am I from? I am from Portugal. To be more specific, I am from Lisbon. Number four, do I love playing any sports or just watching it? I actually have a passion for artistic gymnastics. I did do a little bit of it when I was younger, and I love watching it on TV, especially when it's the Olympics. It's just a passion of mine. Number five, do I have any children and how many? I have two that you guys have seen. I have Artur, who is my oldest, he is 4, and I have Maria, who is 1. How many children do I want to have? Well, I always said that I wanted a couple, a boy and a girl, and I already have that, so I'm done. But something I always said was that I always would think about the possibility of adopting a third if my life conditions permitted that, which at the moment obviously not, but who knows, maybe later on. My children's name, like I said, he is Artur Serra, so he has my last name, and then I have Maria Eduarda Serra Andrade, which has her dad's last name. Number 8, am I married or single? I am married. You guys did see Lucas in my last video up, just getting the tree up with me and the kids, and I think that was the first video that he actually appeared on and didn't mind. Number 9, what is my favorite quarantine activity? Well, to do by myself, probably just watch Netflix and chill out. And to do with the kids, probably just really lounge around or do some kind of activity with them. Number 10, do I want to have a business, and if so, which business and why? Well, I actually did start my own DIY business in Portugal, which was actually going pretty well, but then all of COVID and everything happened, and Maria was born, and I had to stop that. And now I'm trying to make YouTube my full-time job, just because I think that real life isn't really shown on here, and I think that's a pretty big gap when we talk about lifestyle and vlogs and all of that. So that's what I'm trying to show and why I want to make that my business. Number 11, do I love music and which genre is my favorite? Yes, I love music. I think that for someone that has anxiety and a couple of other mental issues that I can actually talk about in a video, if you guys would like, let me know in the comments. Music is kind of my escape, so that's actually something that Lucas takes into consideration, and he actually got me some Bluetooth earpods for Christmas, which I can show you guys in a different video when I actually show you what the kids got. And which genre is my favorite? I just listen to a little bit of everything. I mean, I listen to rock, I listen to pop, I listen to Brazilian music, English music, I listen to so many styles that I don't really have a favorite. Number 12, how tall am I and have I ever dreamed of being taller? Not really. I'm 158. I don't, I'm 1 meter 58 centimeters. I don't really know that in feet. But no, I don't dream of being tall, and I have never even dreamed of being tall. I think I'm the perfect height. Do I have a fear of anything? If it's not a secret, can I let you guys know? I'm actually a scaredy cat. I don't like thunder. I don't like elevators. I actually became afraid of being in a car after Arthur was born, which again links to my mental issues. And I think one of my biggest fears is obviously as a mum, something happening to my kids, which is something that I actually have nightmares about a lot. So where am I working right now? Right now I work with my auntie. She has a cleaning company, and we clean houses, we clean offices, we do different jobs. But I'm working right now with her, and I will actually leave the name of the company right here. Where do I want to travel? Me and Lucas actually have talked about where we want to go on our honeymoon, and somewhere that we actually said we'd like to go is somewhere like Greece, or I have always had this weird want of going to China for some reason, but that's somewhere that I've always said I wanted to go. Have I ever been to Europe, and where? Well, since I am from Europe, I am from Portugal. I have been to quite a few different countries actually. So obviously Portugal. I lived 11 years in England. I have been to Spain. I have been to France. I have been to Belgium, Switzerland, and I can't really think of any more, but I've been to those. Oh, and I've been to Italy as well. So that's quite a few places. Do I have any siblings, and how many? Yes, I do. I have a half sister. Her name is Victoria, but that's the only one. Which brand is my favorite, Apple or Samsung? Samsung all the way. I have never had an iPhone, but Lucas does, and I have to say, from the little that I've actually been on his and then what I do on mine, I currently have the Samsung S21 Ultra. I will leave a card up here for you guys to click and see that. I do have a video on that. But yeah, Samsung all the way. I think it's one of the best brands of phones out there at the moment. Who is my favorite female YouTuber? At the moment, it's definitely Gigi and me. I love watching her vlogs. She is amazing, and she is actually waiting for her third child, so props to her. You need to have a lot of courage. But I will link her channel down below for you guys. Okay, so question number 20. What has been my biggest regret up to now? My biggest regret up to now, and a lot of you I know are going to twist this and twist what I'm saying, but it was when I had Arthur. I don't regret when I had him. I regret the circumstances in which I was when I got pregnant with him, because if a lot of you don't know, Lucas isn't Arthur's dad. So I just regret the circumstances and the person who it was with. I would never, ever regret having my son, but my biggest regret was who it was with. Which is the one activity or hobby that I cannot do without? Music, listening to music, singing. I love singing. I also love reading. I think that reading can open up so many doors, and you can learn so much just from a simple book. So I always have my app on my phone, my Wattpad app. So if you guys want to check that out, it's an amazing app. You have loads of genres and it's amazing. If I can change one thing about myself, what would it be? My stubbornness. I am so, so stubborn, and I know that sometimes that can get me in trouble, but that's the one thing that I would change. Uh, what would I want to be written on my tombstone? Uh, Probably that I was always someone that tried. So I never had to say, what if? If I was a teacher, what subject would I teach? Probably music or maths. I've always been really good at maths, so I'd probably teach mathematics. And the last question, number 25, was what relative was important to me growing up and why? Um, I think the relative that was most important to me when I was growing up was my grandma. So she was basically my mum. I was raised with her from a very young age, and she made a very big impact on my life. And I was actually living with her uh, until I basically met Lucas. So I was 19 when I started living with Lucas, and I'm 22 now. We're going on 3 years. Uh, but yeah, I mean, she's always been my role model, and everything that she's done for me, I mean, that can't measure up to anything else, to anyone else. So I've always said that she was my mum, even though I have my mum and I love my mum, but she was my mum, and I thank her from the bottom of my heart for everything that she's done for me and for my kids. So yeah. So yeah, guys, that was a little get to know me tag, just 25 Q&A here, to give you guys a little bit more of a background and insight on me and my family as well. If you guys have any more questions that you'd like answered, I can do a second Q&A video. Just leave them down below in the comments and I will get back to you guys in a different video. So I hope you guys stay safe. I hope that you all know that I love you all for your support and for your help in growing this channel and making my dream of making this a business possible. So I hope to see you guys in our next video. Bye.